Howdy, Facebook. I'm going to be live for a quick second here. I just was dealing with a transaction, money, and I was giving someone change. It was like $7.81, and I was wanting to do cash, so I gave him $10.85, 3 quarters and a dime, and $10, so I can get $3.04 back. But instead, he just gave me my regular change as if I didn't give him 3 quarters and a dime. And I hear all these stories of people, they're saying like, oh, all these kids nowadays, they can't even do simple math and blah, blah, blah. Like what just happened that I'm talking about. And yeah, that's true. And I've experienced it more than once. To the point where it's like, does no one know how to do this? And then it was interesting because I said, hold on, I got you these quarters and a dime, so you can give me $3, not 2, and 4 cents. And then he just closes the drawer as I'm telling him this and says, well, there's nothing I can do now. And I was like, what? Like, you just closed the drawer. That was, what was that about? Like, I was trying to tell you. And you know something else? I was just talking to a parent that was telling me, at least here in Virginia, that schools are now not sending kids with homework, at least 2 homeworks worth, 2 days of homework a year or something like that. Something ridiculous. And I don't think it's an exaggeration. She seemed very sincere and concerned. And the reason I bring up that is because this kid is going to school. And for anyone who's like, well, how do you know? Like, he could be homeschooled. Yeah, give me a break, right? Like, it's not even that. It's that homeschool is still school. So anyways, these kids are going to school. They can't do these simple things. You know, they're getting by barely in life. And you know something? People are still going to put their kids in school, but they'll still complain about kids who went to school that can't do simple things. Critically think, simple math. What is actually going on here, guys? No, I'm being genuine. I know there's people that I have on Facebook that either have kids in school, plan on putting kids in school, did put their kids in school, or they themselves are still going to school. Does anyone know the difference between school and education? Because everyone thinks education and school is the same thing. Can someone just please, if you see this video, go look up school, the history of school, or, you know, one of those, like, you know, they catch you, what do they call when they catch you, like, in a thumbnail or something? I forgot the term, but it's supposed to, like, get you to click on the video, like the dark history of school or something like that. You can find one of those things on YouTube or what have you. And I just want to share that real quick, because it is a point of, it's like frustration, because it's like I keep putting the square peg in the round hole and it's not going through, and it's like, oh, why is this not working? Well, it's because you have a square peg and you're trying to put it through a round hole. That's essentially what parents nowadays, some are kind of seeing more and more of this nowadays when it comes to putting their kids in school and not getting the results they actually want. And I just want to share that to emphasize, please, parents, consider that for the last 10, 15 years, outside of like the entertainment technology, you know, like the newest iPhone can now take pictures of the moon or something like that. It's like nothing, when you look around the world, has really changed. You know what I mean? Like everything seems the same, so you believe at some level everything will stay the same, right? Well, guess what? Everyone collectively, us consumers, you know, we have collectively hired a new contractor to change how everything looks. Those people are Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, Larry Page. All these people, we've hired them to renovate our house. And we gave them a date. In 5 years, please do all these things, will ya? And so that's why, like, Amazon's coming out, you know, investing so much, billions of dollars into AI. Why? For fun? Or to take the jobs so robots can do those jobs? And if Amazon does it, you think Walmart's going to watch as they go lower and lower in retail and keep losing the number one spot from Amazon? Or they're going to have to compete. And who else? FedEx? You know, because Amazon does deliveries as well. UPS? Who else? We've accepted and allowed a competitive system to where if Jeff Bezos, if he could make, you know, I hear all these people, I think her name, some political girl from New York, starts with an A, they have like a nickname for her. Anyways, I can't remember these people's names for whatever reason. She was saying, like on a podium one time, like Donald Trump would sell this country for pennies or $1 or some crazy thing like that. That's what people are doing now. Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, if they can make an extra billion in their pocket, but the consequence was your kids get no job and no future, and in fact they're going to get addicted to our products and they can't live a happy, satisfying life, but what do you think they're going to say? Oh, no, that wouldn't be right. I wouldn't want to do that. Or are they going to be like, oh, really? That's all? Okay, well, what other kids can I fuck up so I can get more money? Do you think they actually care? You're the parent. We, the parent, are supposed to be the ones that care. At least care enough to investigate and figure this out, see it for ourselves. Well, that's why I'm here with what I'm doing. Going, talking to families to support them to at the very least, see that the world you've been living in for the last 5, 10, 15 years is going to shift drastically. I mean, how many people have now recovered from the COVID phenomena or whatever? Like this point of like this hypnotism we were all in after COVID of like, wow, things seem so different, or, you know, the new normal. Now everything's normal again. No one's wearing masks. No one has to take a vaccine. No one's requiring vaccines for this, that, and the other. It's almost like that never freaking happened. Well, things are going to shift. And I didn't know any other way to express it other than going on live. And some people are going to see me. They're going to be like, wow, that's cool. He said this, he said that. But I know a lot of people who aren't into the seeing the stuff for themselves, looking at the AI and what they're doing, looking at how they support their kids, you know, for the future and stuff. The people who aren't already doing that, I know they're going to see this video and maybe just get upset because I have to make you essentially you're on continue playing on Netflix, and you put it on a permanent thing where you never snap out of it. It never asks you, oh, you've been watching Netflix for so long, do you want to continue playing? No, we've automated where it's like, no, don't stop asking me that. In our own minds, in physical reality, at this moment, and this right here, if you're still watching, that's the point of, do you want to keep playing? Do you continue to want to keep playing this game where you lose? Or do you want to stop, get up, and see things for yourself? At least, that's the first step I would say. Look it up yourself. See what's going on with Amazon investing all these billions of dollars so they can replace all their workers. See the common sense that Walmart's going to have to do the same thing. FedEx is going to have to do the same thing. And then see for yourself, really. You know, with a lot of job loss, there's going to be creation of new jobs. Okay, sure. But if we don't know what those jobs are going to be, how can we actually prepare for that? How can our kids prepare for that? There's only one key, and if you don't know it, well, you're not going to open that door of abundance. Talk to you later.